Dave.
I'm Kim.
And we're doing a unit on modified games.
So today we're going to show you a video that goes over the basics of modified games.
And then we'll have a task at the end, so enjoy. We modify games to ensure all players have the opportunity to participate, to focus on specific skills or tactics, to maximise practice time, and to match the activities to the player's level of ability. Games and activities are broken up into 5 categories, which each have specific objectives that determine the primary rules of each activity. The objectives of target games, such as archery, is to send away an object and make contact with a specific stationary target in fewer attempts than your opponent. The objective of invasion games, such as Australian rules football, is to invade the opponent's defending area and to shoot or take the object of play into a defined goal area. The objective of net and wall games, such as volleyball, is to send the ball back to the opponent so they are unable to return it or they are forced to make an error. Serving is the only time that the object is held. The objective of striking and fielding games such as T-ball is to place the ball away from fielders in order to run the bases and score more runs than your opponents. And finally, event and performance activities such as dance, gymnastics and track and field. These activities are judged against aspects such as time, distance, height, or a predetermined performance criteria.
Size of playing area. Court or field boundaries can be made smaller or larger to emphasise certain aspects of the sport. For example, using only a third of a netball court to emphasise the need to get into space to receive the ball. Type of equipment. This could include the size and weight of the ball, height of the net, or size and distance of the target. For example, using a beach ball for initial sessions of volleyball. Not only is it easier to handle, but it also slows down the play to allow for players to move into appropriate space. Number of players. Small-sided games are essential for maximum inclusion and to develop game sense. Activities can start with 1v1 and gradually increase. It is also possible to play with uneven teams, again to focus on specific skills and tactics. For example, a 3v1 game of basketball to introduce the concept of making space. Duration of games. Shorter game duration allows students opportunities to focus on specific skills or tactics within game-like situations. For example, 5-minute halves to focus on a specific skill. Scoring. Scoring can be modified in a large variety of ways to match the level of ability, to gradually progress the degree of difficulty, and to focus on the primary rules of the game or activity. They can be altered according to the type of game you are playing. For example, in an invasion game with beginner basketball players, 1 point is scored when the ball hits the net of the ring, 2 points if it hits the ring or the backboard, and 3 points if it goes in.
Modifications of rules and procedures are in place to ensure safety for all players. These can include rules such as no tackling in OzTag, or a 1 metre defensive exclusion zone in basketball. It can also include the use of protective equipment such as headgear and mouthguards. So this video has shown you why we modify games, some ideas on how to modify games, and touched on some of the rules and procedures to ensure safe play. So I hope you found that informative. Your task now is to develop a modified game based on what you've learned.
Enjoy!
You make me feel